Hello, hello. It is April 16th and it's a Tuesday. Um, I am off today because the school is closed and there's no classes. And it seems to be a typical thing. If there are no classes, I don't need to be there. And I believe my pay does not change, which is good. It's nice. It's a very nice change and also relieves some fear I have about having to go to work in the typhoon from here on top of the hill and the trains and all that. So it's just like, school is canceled, don't need to be there. I like that. I think the basic policy is if you're ready, if you're prepared for the next class, it's fine. So that's nice. I want to talk about yesterday, Monday. My first set of Monday classes. Look, yes, I had two Kiowa communication classes, and they went well. One of them was with the junior high school first years. My gosh, it felt so good to have that class. Like, I felt so comfortable, and like I said, I have no problem soloing these classes and running it on my own. It's the I haven't done this before that is right now. But with the first years, even though it's at Kiowa, in terms of my first class, how many self-introduction classes have I had? Look, you can see Pusheen up there. There we go. So it was just so natural. It's so natural to me. And the kids were great. Larger classes. They were so excited to see me and wanted to know about me. And I introduced my name like I do, and one of the things is I have two first names. I asked them why, and they don't know. I said my mother liked both Kelly and Michelle, and she ended up putting them together. And the real reason behind that was so I can choose what name to use in the future between the two, which is why in Japan, since I moved here, I've gone by Michelle, and everyone who knows me before Japan know me as Kelly. And like my brothers call me Kel, but that aside, so doing PPAP came to mind. And so I told the kids, one, they can pick their own middle name, so like Pikachu, Finnegan, Hedwig, Pusheen, anything is okay. And all I want is their name with their, middle name, and then what they like. And I showed I like nani nani, and that's how you answer that question. What do you like? I like nani nani. Okay. So they went through, and it was so funny because quite a number of them did this, like, hello, my name is Wanoke Usagi. I like apple. Next student went, hello, I'm Mario. I like pen. Then the next one would say, I like pineapple. And the last one would say, I like pen. And the last person, or the next person would go, oh. And then the person, like, I like oh. And the person behind that would go, I like pineapple, apple, pen. Some memes never die. But it was funny. And I just felt so comfortable in that class. And I had, and the class I had to check. I already had the team teaching class with, and now this was my solo, so I had them introduce themselves. I really got to figure out what am I going to do with them, because they're not set up in what almost every Japanese school is set up like, where they're like 2 seats together and you have like 3 rows. They're just row, 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 not 2, but 1. And the sides are the least. So it's very hard to do pair work. So small talk is a little difficult with that. But I'm excited. So as you can see, what I'm wearing here, no shiny left behind. It finally came. This is one of A Drive's merch. One of his goods, A Drive goods. And I ordered it January 4th. And I got an email that said it shipped February 4th. Never came. And I sent a message to a company a number of times through their contacts saying, hey, by the way, I'm moving soon. And, you know, I'm not going to be in Gifu anymore. I'm going to have a new address. Nothing. And I finally got a response, and he said, oh gosh, somehow you just got lost in the mix. We'll send it to you again. So, I finally got part of it. I got the jumper. It's actually quite warm and cozy right now. I also got the shirt, and yeah, I got a shirt too. And what I love is technically my fiance can also wear this, and I can wear the shirt or the other way around. But the shirt is a V-neck. I like V-necks, so I don't know how he'll look or feel about that shirt. But he can wear the shirt, and we can be no shiny left behind during community days, like this last one we just had this weekend. Okay, so this is already 7 minutes. I gotta figure this out. But tomorrow I'm going to USJ, so should be fun. Alright guys, see you. Hello. I am at USJ. It is Wednesday. I'm enjoying a day at the USJ. My fiance surprised me. I woke up to a text saying he was coming home early, and he was already downstairs making breakfast, and he wanted to come to USJ with me. So he's checking stuff right now. But we just went on the Cool Japan Lupin ride at the Space Fantasy ride. It was great. I'm a little dizzy because it's VR, but it's really fun. I was so afraid of rides like this, like Space Mountain, because they're really fast and I don't like drops. So how are you going to get that speed if there's no drop? So I was always scared to ride them, but I went on Space Mountain for the first time, I think, right before I went to Japan, and I rode the Final Fantasy version of this ride. So I'm happy to come back and see Lupin. But we're going to eat lunch, so bye. Butterbeer! Oishii! Oishiiよ. でも650 yen, so ちょっと高い。でも美味しい。It's good. Hello, I am sitting across from the Lupin ride. It is now 3:06. We're going to be heading back soon because he wants to go to bed at 5, and so we need to head back home. He is currently in line for popcorn. We bought the Easter version Snoopy, which means if you bought that for 3,200 yen, so about $30, you buy the case, you get unlimited refills until June 23rd. And we have today, which is the third time we're filling it up. Next time we're coming here, my best friend is coming from England, and she's coming and staying with me for a couple weeks. a Tokyo trip. But we're coming here next month, I think the 8th, another Wednesday. So that's going to be another time. And refills are about 800 yen, so $8 a pop. So having that. And when Sailor Moon finally opens here at the end of May, I'm gonna come back so I can go on the Sailor Moon ride. I may come back a few times after that. So we're definitely gonna have the popcorn quite a number of times before June 23rd. I found a quiet little corner where I'm sitting and waiting. When we had lunch and we were sitting and talking, we decided that we wanted to do, because our actual wedding is a year or so away, at least a year away, because we're saving for that. And we decided that for our actual, I'm charging my phone so this is in the way, but for our actual marriage day, because it's not really wedding, because wedding is like the ceremony, but the day we get married on May 1st, and I'll start wearing the wedding ring. For that, we want to do a wedding photo shoot, and it's not going to be a wedding dress, because all that's going to be Hawaii, and I'm thinking about what kind of dress I want. In Japan, they really rent dresses, and I'm definitely worried about size. One, size, but especially size, because I'm shorter. And I got a little meat on me, so size for rentals worries me. But I have an idea of what kind of dress I want, and I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do that in Japan and get my dress, and then we're gonna have probably a little photo shoot on the beach and whatnot in Hawaii whenever that happens. But for now, we're gonna do Japanese style pictures. So I'll be in a kimono and he'll be in a hamaka, I think it is. A hakama? Hamaka? I forget. I'm dyslexic, so sometimes I switch stuff around. But yeah, so we looked online for some kind of local-ish places and pricing, and it's over like $1,000 for these photos depending on what you do. But in terms of, we found one that is probably about $100 or $150, and I think they may be available, but it's in Kobe, so it's a little bit away. But this Saturday, how this photo company works, you go and meet with them and have a pre-meeting of, like, you probably pick the kimonos, the scenery, and kind of get hairstyles, maybe everything all set up, and then you'll come in for the shoot. And I'm excited because I kind of want to do this. So as kinenbu, like as a souvenir, as a memory of our actual day we're turning in our paperwork, which is the day we're going to have our wedding, like anniversary, that to have this picture and be able to put it on the wall, and who knows when the Hawaii wedding is going to come, and it's just, it'll come. Because, you know, I'm now part-time, so my money isn't quite there as much, so things we gotta figure out money-wise, but it's an adventure. Alright, I can see him probably next in line right now for the popcorn, so I better leave that there. So after this, we're going home. See ya. Hello, it's Saturday, and soon we're in Kobe, and we're going to the photo place. And yeah, isn't this cool? I have wings. Okay. 今何時? 40分? あと20分. So 20 more minutes until well, the mall opens. It's a really cool mall. And over here, me and I just, it's this, 何それわかんない but it's interesting. So, yeah, I guess we're the first meeting of the day for the shop. Should be interesting. I hope it turns out good. And it's not too expensive to get wedding pictures. We'll see how it goes. But I want Starbucks. Starbucks hoshi. Okay, we are at eggs and let me just get this. Eggs and things. And we order our food. We're in Kobe Harborland. You can see right there, Harbor Tower. It's so beautiful. The jet ski, the boats, and yeah. The photo meeting went well. It was difficult for me to understand in Japanese. Yeah. But I'll have to clarify some things later. But we are set to do it. We're kind of set on what we're gonna do. They also wanted me to pick the kimono and whatnot that I will be wearing. So that was yay. We'll see. I have to show up. 何時だっけ ?1 時間前さっきさし1時間前私1 hour before the groom because I have to get dressed and makeup and hair and all that done. Yeah. Beautiful pancake. And toast. It is Tuesday night. My first Tuesday at work. It's a later day, as you can see. It's dark. I hear something. I think he's awake. I'm gonna have to say hi. But I came home to this. Dinner, a sandwich, and fantastic beast. I'm tired. That is definitely a great way to come home. Yay.